Hello guys, KP Shamino here with a new video for Ultimate Fishing Simulator 2. And in this video I'm going to do a couple of things. So first of all, at the end of the video, or the second part of the video, I'm going to make a tutorial in the video how you need to get those fish, because I found a very good spot. I'm getting a lot of very big fish. I think I got the Great Barracuda 5 stars and it's really fun fishing. So I need to say how it is, it's very fun fishing. That's what we are going to do the second part. But first we are going to talk about something very important. So yesterday night there was a patch. And in that patch there was something that I like a lot. So I was talking yesterday in my first video that I made about the new patch. I was talking about that the immersion is not really good and all that stuff. So what happened? They did a very first step in that view that I had. And I like that. So what did they do? Because yesterday I made a video, so I showed the rod over there. But you guys can see right away what happened. So if you go now to the rods. And let's go to the spinning rod. So in my video of yesterday, this spinning rod was 27.2 kilogram. But now it's 68 kilogram. So what did they do? They upgraded, not upgraded, but I think they put the right numbers on the rods, on the reels. And I need to say, immersion-wise, this is already a lot better. So it's a first step, but I like it a lot. Because in the past, what do you need to do? You buy a very big rod, you throw a reel on it, you throw the biggest line on it, and you were done. But now you can see, now I can understand why I can just jerk a fish of 50 kilogram in with the rod that I was using yesterday. But yesterday this was 27.2. And that was a little bit harder to understand for me because the fish was not fighting, I was just getting him in like a panfish. So that's very good. I like this a lot. I'm not sure that everything is already updated with the reel strength and all that stuff, that it's now a little bit better with the percentage. That's something I didn't test, but this is a very good step. You see it on the reels now too, so it makes now more sense in my opinion. So now you got here a reel that is 59 kilogram. So it makes a little bit more sense than in the past. Because I couldn't understand how it comes that I don't break shit in this game. But now with those numbers, that's already a lot better. On the lines, we got now other numbers too. Now you can see that the highest line is 91 kilogram. And that makes sense. Because I'm getting sharks in that are 50 kilograms, like a panfish. And now that makes sense. But that's not all. Because there is something more important what I like a lot. So you guys know by watching my videos the last, what is it already, 8 years I think. I like a lot of gear. I'm a very big fan of very good gear, reels. Sometimes I'm in love with fishing gear. That's really strange because I'm not a fisherman. But in game, I like it a lot. And yesterday, they introduced this. And that was for me, I saw the patch notes. That was for me, okay, let's get in. So here you can see it. So we got this one, the Saltwater 170. And it's a saltwater fishing rod. It's a casting rod. I already bought it. That's the one that you are going to use to fish with. And you can see it's a monster. It's 88 kilogram. I think this is the, if I'm not mistaken, maybe in Russian Fishing 4 they got a bigger one, but I think this is the biggest strength rod in all the fishing games. I don't think that we got a bigger one in Fishing Planet. Maybe Russian Fishing 4, there is a possibility, one of the gold ones maybe. But this is very good, they introduced it. I think there are 2 other rods too. I think is it those rods? I'm not sure. But this one is for sure new. And that's really cool. So I bought this one, and then of course you need to have a reel, and the reel is really cool too. This is the reel that you need to buy. It's 85.8 kilogram, so that's really cool. And then I got a line. I went for braid line, the heaviest that I can buy at the moment. There are 2 more, but I need to level up. So that's 69.2. The only problem that I see is it's this one. So it seems the reel got a lot of room to get line on, so it's a very big reel, I think. But the problem is this, even with 125, yeah, that was a good throw. But if I go a little bit further and do a full cast, so you guys can see I throw now, how far is this? Can I see that in this game? 104 meters. But the thing is, if I do a full cast with 125 meters, I cannot cast because I don't have enough line on the reel. Maybe they can put that a little bit higher, like to 150 or 200 meters, that I don't have that problem. So I'm going to show you guys a setup. So this is a setup that I'm using. So this is a C setup. So it's called the Saltwater 170, the Salt Warrior 5500, then this braid 0.32. This I'm going to move away. That's really strange. I got this leader on, and it's not doing anything for the strength. Now I see that. So they need to fix this too, because the leader is here, but it's not really here, because otherwise I break my shit. This is only 2.5 kilograms. And I called it Cast Saltwater because I only can put 12 characters in it. You guys can see it here. That's a pity, because I wanted to casting set up Saltwater, but that's okay too. And then for this is what I'm using, the Cast Saltwater Fishy G. It works really well, because I got very nice fish with it, I need to say that. You can see here is my grey snapper. He was a 5-star one, and this is a great barracuda, 700 currency. So this is a very good spot. I got already 6,000 experience. So what do you need to do? Let's fish a little bit. And where is the position, of course? I'm first going to get it in. Can I reset the cast? Yes. So I'm at the moment at number 4 in Thailand, and then you just throw over here. Go with the speed 2. This is a problem. Do you guys see what I mean? I don't have enough line to do full cast. It's not. It's a little bit a problem, because yeah, I hope that they put a line in that is like a little bit longer for that. And then you just do a retrieve. I hope the next step is working on the retrieve. That would make me so happy, because if they get the retrieve now right, and I can do a twitching or a stop and go, because now once again it's 22 speed, and you just reel in. That's all what you need to do, to be honest. And let's have a look that we can get a very nice fish, that you guys can see the rod at work. I like the design, it's very well done. The first time that I saw it, it was like, well, this looks really light geared, in my opinion. But I'm not a fisherman. If I saw this, I would not think this is a 90 kilogram strength rod. I would think this is like a 10-15 kilogram. But the design is good, in my opinion. It's really nicely done. And I like fishing with casting rods. So let's have a look that we can get a fish. And that's what I mean. So yeah, I want to do something else now, maybe a stop and go, but it does not work in this game. So you got straight, and if you do stop and go, because this is a stop and go, we go to lift and drop suddenly, and then we go to slow straight. But I just did the stop and go, so I stop, I go, just at the same stop and go, but it's not doing that. That's a pity. That's what I wanted to say yesterday, because I'm now very limited what I can do. I can just reel in and hope there is a fish coming, and that's a pity. Here we go. Yeah, let's have a look. And now you can see the reel at work, and this is a very fat one, it seems. So you can see it bends nicely, so it's really well done. So let's have a look. Is it a new personal record? Because normally very heavy casting rods, they don't bend too much, because they are very, how you can say it, very stiff, firm. So I think they did a really good job. It's not bending too much, a little bit too much, but at the end it's okay, it's okay. So let's have a look. This is a very big fish. Here we go. So let's have a look. Malabar grouper. Or is it Malabar? I'm not sure. But this is my first one. He looks really good. He's a very fat one. So one more fish, guys, and then I'm going to end the video. So if they keep doing it like this, and every day we see a patch like this, I'm going to be very, very happy. And I like it a lot. I like it. If they're starting to work on numbers and get the numbers right, it's maybe a detail, but at the end it's very strange, but it makes me happy. That I now can see why this rod is pulling fish like this out of the water. And yesterday I didn't have that. And that's always very important, to get the numbers right in a fishing game. Because making a setup for a certain fish thinking through what kind of line you can use for a certain fish, what is the target fish. That are very important things, I think, for a fisherman too. A couple of years ago, I went fishing with my brother, and we fished like 2 hours, and 2-3 hours we were just debating with each other about what are we going to use, what is the weather, do we got sheds with us, what is the target fish at the moment, and all that stuff, because I know it was just before spring. And that's what makes fishing important. And therefore, yesterday I said you need to have that in a fishing game. In Fishing Planet, a Russian fishing war, before we got that, you need to plan a little bit. You need to think what I'm going to catch. Sometimes that's frustrating too, because you cannot go blindly to an area. But that is what makes fishing games good fishing games. And that's already good. Now I got the feeling, I got the reel, I got the rod. I'm ready. It works really perfectly. And that makes me already very happy. And what is happening? Are we going to get a fish here? Because that's another thing here, you can see it. So that's something that I don't like a lot either. So you reel in, and this is just at the water, at the top water. I'm not even sure what this is. Is this a crankbait? Or is this a jerkbait? But it's a pity to see, because jerkbaits, they don't behave like this. You just reel it in. It's that jerkbaits, they make a very strange move, and therefore it attracts pike a lot. Like a dead fish or a wounded fish, but here, that's what I mean. And I cannot do a lot. I can stop with reeling and go, and that's it. So that's what I mean with it yesterday. So let's have a look. Can we get one more fish to end the video? Because I already got very fat fish out of it. And you know what we are going to do to end the video? Because there was yesterday a guy, and I thought that was really funny too. And he got like a beluga. And there is a fish. He got a beluga, but it was so big, he made a trophy from the beluga. And he put it in the trophy room. And it was way too big for the trophy position. Is this one going to bite? Yeah, here we go. Here we go. So, giant trevally. Okay. So, let's have a look. I'm going to put it on the trophy position, and then we are going to feed the fish to end the video and to have a look. So let's get, what are we going to put? Maybe, it's a lot of money, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to put my 5-star in the trophy room. It's the first time that I do that, so add to the trophies, and the gray snapper too. I'm going to do that too. That's a 5 one. Oh, here is another one too. And yeah, let's sell the net. It was not a bad day. 3,000 currency for like 50 minutes of fishing. Let's go back. And let's have a look to the exit location. Because we got now a nice button that we can use. Let's go to the resistance. That's not right. What did I say now? Residence. That's the right word. So let's feed the fish a little bit. It's just the same like yesterday. So let's have a look. There are a couple almost dying. That's a pity. But where is... Oh, here it is. Oh, it's really nicely done. So here is my great barracuda. You can see it here. 41.7 kilogram. And where did my snapper go? Ah, it's over here. It's a... Yeah, 16.2 kilogram. It looks now a little bit like what is it? A white crappie, in my opinion. So this can be... I cannot see this is a snapper. It looks a little bit different. But that was it, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure, if you got the money to buy the saltwater one, it's going to work in the keel too. I'm not sure what level you need to be. But thanks for watching. Have fun. Bye-bye.